He was 7 feet tall, covered in matted hair, with eyes like burning coals, and a jaw wide enough to bite through bone. He walked on 2 legs, growled like a bear, and disappeared into the Michigan woods before the guy could even scream. Later, they found the campus tent shredded, claw marks ripped clean through the fabric like a knife through butter. No tracks, no blood, just the lingering stink of wet fur and death. The sheriff said bear, locals said wolf, but the guy swore blind it was neither. He called it the Dogman, and depending on who you ask, he either saw a real-life werewolf or something even worse. First reported in 1887 in Wexford County, Michigan, the Dogman is described as a bipedal, canine-headed creature, like a wolf, stood on its hind legs with serious attitude problems. It's not just big dog with mange big. It's taller than your car and built like a gym bro who skipped leg day big. Sharp claws, massive teeth, and the kind of stare that makes your bladder reconsider its options. Sightings exploded in the 1980s after a radio DJ aired a prank song about it, and then listeners started calling in to say, "Hang on, I've seen that." Since then, reports have come in from all over the Midwest. Campers, hikers, hunters, nutters, always the nutters, trust me. People who've seen something watching them from the woods, something that walked like a man, didn't bloody smell like one. Now let's not forget Dogman's more famous cousin, the classic werewolf. The legend goes way back, like ancient Greece, way back. A bloke pisses off Zeus, gets cursed, and boom, starts howling at the moon with fleas in his underpants. Werewolves are usually humans who transform under the full moon thanks to curses, infections, or questionable bedtime snacks. But here's the difference. Dogman, he doesn't transform. He always is in beast mode. No werewolf romance subplot, no tragic full moon origin story, just a bloody tall, hairy bastard who doesn't want to chat. And yet, the two legends are constantly mixed up. Same build, same growl, same habit of ruining family camping trips. So which one are people really seeing? In 1997, a man in Maine reported seeing a creature hunched over roadkill. When his headlights hit it, the thing stood up full height and bolted into the trees. Impossible speed. Another case in Kentucky involved a creature chasing a car on foot at over 40 miles an hour. The driver said it looked like a jackal crossed with a linebacker. And one of the most famous, the Beast of Bray Road, Wisconsin. Seen dozens of times between the 80s and now. This thing's been spotted eating roadkill, climbing fences, and glaring at people like they owe it money. But the creepiest detail, the eyes. Every single witness talks about the glowing yellow eyes. Not animal eyes, not human eyes, something in between. Like it's thinking, planning, and suddenly the forest trail doesn't look so scenic anymore. So, right, let's play skeptic. Maybe it's just misidentified animals, bears, big dogs, or even coyotes with mange. Except coyotes don't walk upright, and bears don't chase jeeps through cornfields. So what else? Some suggest the Dogman is a cryptid, a yet-to-be-discovered species of upright canine, like a werewolf that skipped leg day and evolution. Others go full-blown X-Files, military experiments, genetic hybrids, escapees from underground labs in the Midwest, which, let's face it, feels about right for Michigan. Sorry guys. And then you've got the paranormal twist. That Dogman isn't a creature at all, but a spiritual entity, a skinwalker, or even a tulpa, an idea made real by belief. Which basically means the more we talk about it, again, sorry guys, the more chance we've got of meeting it in a bin in Aldi. Fantastic. Let's zoom out for a sec. Werewolf-style creatures aren't just an American thing. In France, the loup-garou was said to curse villagers and bite livestock. In Germany, wolfmen were believed to be demons in disguise. Ireland has the Feolad, sorry if I pronounce that wrong, wolf guardians of children and the lost. Even in India, there are stories of beastmen prowling forests at night, feeding on the sick and the vulnerable. So, this archetype of man meets wolf, regrets everything, seems baked into human fear. But what if it's more than just a myth? What if the same thing has been stalking us across continents for centuries, wearing different names, but always watching from the trees? Here's my take. Mate, if you're walking through the woods and you hear heavy footsteps behind you, it's probably just a deer or a squirrel with anxiety. But if you smell wet fur and see glowing eyes staring at you from the tree line, well, it's been nice knowing you. Dogman, werewolf, skinwalker, whatever the hell you want to call it, something's out there, and whether it's flesh and blood, spirit or shadow, or just one too many episodes of paranormal caught on camera, people keep seeing it. So next time you're out camping, maybe leave a stake out, and maybe, just maybe, don't howl at the moon. Stay curious, my friends. Shane, out.